Okay. All right. I guess Mr. Gibson, Mel Gibson, is on the line. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw him up, and we'll talk to him for a couple of minutes. Mel, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Thanks for asking. Sorry for getting you up so early this morning.
No, that's okay.
Well, now I don't know if everyone knows this, but Mel and I have been friends for a while. What's it been? Like 5 years, Mel?
Oh yeah, yeah. 4 or 5 years. Yeah, it's a real roller coaster ride.
Now, we met when I was living out in LA, out by you, and we were going to the same gym, the same boxing gym. Do you remember that?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Now, are you still boxing, or not so much that you are getting older now?
Oh, that stuff always gets harder, but it was never easy. It was. But you don't bounce back as you used to. So it's advisable to book the chiropractor in advance.
Well, you're right. It never really did come easy with you. As I remember it, I was pretty much beating you all of the time.
Not always.
Well, yeah, as I remember it, it was always. But hey, that's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, you California boys, you can't expect to stack up to us Brooklyn boys.
Um, anyway, my mother was raised and grew up in Brooklyn, and it's not dissimilar. I mean, it's not the same, but it's not that far away. So, I grew up here in that.
All right, all right. I'll quit getting on you about it. Do you remember the one St. Patrick's Day weekend when we were in Massachusetts and you were driving me to the hotel and we got pulled over for the speeding and you started yelling all of those racist remarks at the cop, but then he got pulled away, got called away on his radio. Oh man, you got lucky that time.
Well, hey, I got away. Hey, I asked the detective Tommy Duffy from Boston, what he thought. He said, yeah, I got away with it. So,
Well, that's for sure. You got lucky under that one. But let me ask you this, Mel. Later on to that weekend, do you remember? I always wanted to get to the bottom of this story. Of that night we were at the bar and you totally screwed me.
what are you referring to specifically?
Oh, I'm pretty sure you remember. We were out at the bar and we were shooting pool against those two guys, and we beat them, and they got all mad, and one of them pulled a knife on us, and you went running out to the back like a little girl.
I kind of quietly backed away.
Well, you definitely did not do that. You went out to running and screaming. I remember people talking about it afterwards. But yeah, you totally left me there. I had to beat those two all by myself. You just totally screwed me.
Okay, so that's almost 4 years ago, dude. I mean, I've moved on. I guess you haven't.
No, I've totally moved on. I understand you're just not a very brave guy, and probably someday I will forgive you.
Well, I certainly hope so. It is a while back, and I've done all the necessary mea culpas. So, um, let's move on, dude. Come on.
Okay, well, let's wrap this interview up. It's been a great. We'll talk to you again some other time.
Bye bye. Asshole.
Well, okay. Well, whatever. I never really liked that guy anyway.